Can you see the time camera?
Yeah, it's right here. Act like this is live streamed.
Alright.
So I'll start off with yours. Your visual aids.
Judge me.
I thought you had a good use of it, but for me personally, it was hard understanding like how the game was played, like not actually like seeing a video or like playing it myself, but like,
Or like being in a basketball court.
So it's just that this was the way I learned. So, but you did a good job explaining it. Visual aids.
Yeah, I feel like you did a good job, like especially since you didn't have an actual court to like show us.
Right.
Plus, like maybe if like you had an actual court, you could like take people around if you had more time too. Since it was only.
But you utilized each ball, saying like this is what you use this for, and this is how you can become the Terminator, and so you did a good sense. That's sick.
Okay, what about mine?
Yours?
Mine was the cookie dough.
Basically, your visual aid, like what was your presentation? I would say, so that you utilized it very well.
I think it was cool how you got people involved to do it.
Yeah, I was like, here you go, here you go.
Yeah. Any critiques?
Find another way to make that because I was kind of bitter.
It was so gross. Like tasting it, I was like, what? Those two girls sitting next to me, Madison and the other girl, they were like eating it the entire time. It was funny.
Maybe it was because they were just hungry.
Probably. Okay, no, yours is the Doughboys.
Yeah.
I wish we would have made a fire.
Oh, I know.
Yeah. You really have to try it.
I wanted one so bad. I was like,
She said pepperoni and cheese, and I was down.
I know there's like so many different ways you could make them. And then like with yours, like it was such a good presentation, and it didn't reach the time.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh, it didn't?
It was like
No,
short
because I was
a
talking
little bit.
super fast, I was a little nervous, so.
I remember.
Yeah, she was like under like a couple seconds. I was like still.
Aw.
How long was it? 3 minutes?
35.
2 minutes.
Oh my god, it's super awkward.
Any, like, what else are we supposed to do?
Oh,
Discuss and compare.
Okay, so what I could have done was I could have like drawn out the basketball court on the wall, but I thought that would have been like frowned upon.
Oh, like on the whiteboard and stuff, and
Yeah.
describe it. I wonder
And
if I
like
could.
X's and O's, like whenever they're
Yeah.
talking about like football, like this
Yeah.
is the play. I could have done that, but I didn't know if it was allowed.
Yeah.
And there's like so many, like it's a whole game, and usually like with your kids, like you have to explain like each step, and it takes like 30 minutes to
Like when I
explain
play a
it.
board game, like let's just play and like
Yeah.
learn as we go. I can't like sit and listen to the directions. I have to just
Yeah.
kind of see how
That's
it's
kind
done.
of what it was
or-
like with the kids
Yeah.
that I work with.
Yeah, and you only had like 3 minutes, so it was fast, but it was still informative. With mine, if I could change a whole subject, I would have, but I feel like maybe I could have been less nervous about it.
Same.
And like my pauses, like the awkward pauses in between. Can I see what else?
Maybe had everything measured out before. coming
I
up.
tried to measure out as much as I could, but like with the butter, like it had to be like the whole stick. What else was not measured? Oh, the vanilla extract. I had to like open it. And I couldn't open the jar. That was basically it.
I think for us too, maybe it was the actual like speaking, like
Yeah.
the presenting part that we could have like altered or practiced more.
Yeah. And I feel like since you said you were nervous, you could have like practiced maybe in front of people.
Yeah.
Or in front of the mirror.
In front of the mirror.
And I did that many times.
And I think that's like the hardest part too, like practicing in front of your friends. Like Camrae did that other class. Like you just kind of like, oh, I don't really want to listen. I love you as a friend, but like I don't want to listen to your speech.
Yeah.
Like, oh, that was great. That's a fantastic speech. I don't know. We could talk about how we like utilize or like how what we did good, like pertaining to like
Showed up to
communications.
class. Oh,
stuff.
just kidding. No. Well, I think I did good for what I like the constraints I had. Like there wasn't the basketball court here. There wasn't like we couldn't use any like presentations, so I couldn't like show the basketball court and like here's what you do. So I think I did pretty well with that.
Same for mine, like visual aids, like I couldn't show how you actually like, I couldn't wrap the dough. Like I couldn't actually like make it for the class,
Or like
so
maybe
that was hard.
if you did have the
I showed a
option,
video.
yeah, like you could have showed it, but maybe like you didn't have a fire, so you could probably like put the chocolate and then like wrap it, but then you like that's all you could do.
Right.
And then you just have like raw biscuits.
Raw biscuits.
That was just chilling in the classroom. Yeah.
But I feel like all of us like did good since this room is like shaped like this. How it talked in the book, like it's a circle shape, so like we could talk to everyone. Everyone
Yeah.
could see us. We could like reach out to someone like I did. Like I passed around the bowl.
Yeah. Eye contact was easy for me
Mhm.
because like the shape.
Yeah. And I don't think any of us were like looking at like him a lot. We're looking at each person.
You know, I looked at him and then I realized I had like 2 minutes. I was like, any questions?
Any questions? Please. And that was a good part. I forgot about that in your speech. You're like, any questions? And I was like, I have a question. I have like 3 questions. People are like trying to help you out with the time.
Yeah.
Shout out. If you're watching this,
People are
shout
like, oh yeah,
out
trying to make them a
to
silly
you.
question. What else? Please. No.
Okay. Maybe like presentation wise, if I was wearing like a staff shirt, it could have been like, this is what I do for my actual job. Like I get paid to tell kids how to play games. Or I could have picked like an easier game to play, like Red Rover.
I mean, what all could have helped us is maybe, I don't know,
Red Rover.
if we had more time, like even just a little bit.
I
Like,
think for me the subject was so broad
Yeah,
to do.
exactly.
Oh
It was
yes,
hard for me
definitely.
to
It was
pick
really
something
broad.
that
Because
would
he
be,
was just like, pick some how to, and I was like, I don't know.
that
I don't know
nobody
how to
else
do
will know how to do.
anything.
Yeah.
What I struggled with too was trying to pertain something to like our audience. I was like maybe cooking.
Yeah.
I was like, I play volleyball, but not everyone cares about volleyball.
And then there was the girl that did
Yeah,
that.
exactly.
Yeah.
So then you saw the speeches and you saw like, oh, maybe I could have done that.
Oh, I could
or-
have done like, I don't know, something else.
Mhm.
So things we
How
can
to
do.
solve a Rubik's Cube. I don't know how to do that.
Yeah.
I'm learning.
Like the 30 seconds. Yeah.
And then you go this way and then this way. Yeah.
So things we can do for our upcoming speech.
Practice.
Practice more.
Yeah,
more.
I started like the night before.
myself.
I literally made the cookie dough. It failed. Like everyone tried it. They're like, "This is disgusting," and I was like freaking out. I was like, "Oh no, it's bad! Like everyone's gonna hate it."
Oh.
Which everyone did hate it, but you know.
Only 3 of us had it. So.
Yeah, I feel like we could practice more. Like it was our first speech. I think all of us did like good with that.
Oh yeah, because it was like the first speech.
Mhm.
And plus you don't really know how it's gonna grade or like how it's gonna go down.
Mhm.
Everyone didn't seem to be too judgmental. Like everyone seemed like really
Yeah.
involved.
Yeah, and I feel
excited.
like especially like the Pechacuchas. Like I hate hearing my own voice, but like hearing that over and over again, like it makes everything easier.
Mhm.
Like a speech is gonna be easier. Each Pechacucha is gonna get easier. Oh yeah, I think that's what we could do for next speech. 8 minutes.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're done.
8:08.
All right.
It's been lit.